Armchair Generals, this is Gamer 1745. I'm here with my good friends Arno and Lum. Say hello.
No.
And we're going to be playing some War Thunder. Just checking to make sure that the interwebs are working.
He's listening to himself. Fucking.
Okay, I have all the other things on mute. I'm just making sure that there's video.
Yeah, but we can hear ourselves through your mic. Because you're listening to yourself.
Right, so, to battle. To battle.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, great. 1 point and it's the one on the hill. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Right, what are we going to do, my lord?
I'm going to circle around the left flank. The hill.
So what he's basically saying, he's abandoning the zone.
No. I'm going to move and try to cut off reinforcements. Instead of battling up at the top of the hill. They have more of a climb, but we have a longer distance for what we're doing here.
Who's shooting? I don't hear anything yet.
Got it. Hello. You just blew me up. I got blown. Yep, gamer died. PMC M36 up there. Okay, well. One will kill him for me.
I got one. Got a loader.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're playing
there's
British.
Like 4 tanks around the corner, so I'm not going around it anymore. So they bounced twice, so...
Come on, you gotta get that ricochet shot going. There's Arna. Ricochet shot going, so you know your round will bounce around the inside of the tank to kill them all.
Ah, yes. Okay, they're moving around below me.
Doing nearly the same thing again. I wonder how successful I will be this time. Now I'm anticipating them there, so that is a little... Oh, there he is.
M6 down.
No depression.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, that's the
Hello
one
there.
that killed me, I think. Okay.
Hey, Dino.
At least
How are
loader
you?
gun bridge is out.
Hey,
Hello.
Dina.
Good evening.
Yeah. There we go. There's depression.
Ah.
And we gotcha.
Thank you. I am sadly without a transmission right now, so I can't drive.
Well, you shouldn't be allowed to drive anyway, so that's fine.
Driver's
You know-
license is just a suggestion. You don't actually need it.
What battle rating are you playing?
5-7.
5-7. Alright, let's see.
How did he actually lose A? What the fuck?
Well, we're the German
The thing
team.
takes forever to repair.
What do you expect from the German team in this game?
There we go, finally repaired.
You got some of the best equipment, so you lose most of the time.
Well, you have the best equipment if it was on the time. But sadly the Allies bringing in the fucking future tanks.
Yeah, that's true.
Another one down. There's another M60 Lord. That fucker just blew up
Alright.
4 trees.
Let me quickly switch some things around because I currently don't have a 5-7 lineup.
Ah, you got time. Ah, that's a lot of bombs.
That is good.
Dear lord.
En heel mist.
The way you bother me. Let me get these at 34 and something else just over the hill.
Let's see what we got here. Something. What? None? Pen?
There's
What?
several. My barrel's looking at two things out here: a T-34 and
There. Okay, I got the driver.
M55.
How's my.
So be careful,
There.
Arna.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
122. That's why it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
go through.
You don't need to go up the hill. Yeah, they're all around. Okay. Yeah, another tiger.
Quickly run away.
Climb the hill, I think, is what I should do.
What am I hearing?
Oh, they're already coming down towards our spawn here.
I uncapped the point for a second, but
Yeah, I know you did, but they got them.
there's like 4 tanks on it now, I think. From what I'm hearing. or
Yeah.
one
I can't
really big
move,
one.
Arno, so kill him.
Oh, cock. What?
Can't fire, can't
Oh,
move.
just doesn't
Oh,
turn
and that
around.
bounced.
For
What the
fuck's sake.
What is that for a weird ass?
Okay, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Let me get my... Got him. You got him. Or no, somebody got him. Okay, that's good. Go a full crew. You just mess with my engine and turret ring.
Oh, something is still shooting, gamer. Watch out. Oh, it's heavy.
There's something alive up there? Oh yeah, there is. Where on? There. Nope. Not quite.
Aim slightly and take your map. Okay.
Oh, but I just shot at that. after Arno Gamer killed it.
Oh well. Blame me.
No, I'm blaming him for dying so easily.
Side of the turret and died. Well, don't know. Is armor helping me or not?
Oh, there.
Clear the skies, Armor.
How did I
Clear
kill
the
the
skies.
track? Ah, yeah, he also killed my track. You're just killing each other's track. I love it. Oh, for God's sakes! Every shoot at somebody kills right as I shoot at it. Hello there. I see where those rounds come from. Nope. I knocked on this tree. Nope.
You don't need a wing.
Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh, hello there. Great.
There's a lot
My
of
gunner's
airplanes
dead.
in the air.
I was just about to kill him. His turret is still intact, it's just the gunner's dead. Come on, get the gunner back. Ha!
I can't see anything.
There's the last crew member in that thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Ah, there, found it.
No, well. This
I'm
match
just
is
taking
over.
a pounding right now.
Yeah, well, you're
Oh,
togged.
fuck, do I... Well, they keep shooting my engine out, so I can't really move. I don't think they know that the crew's in the front, not the back. Ah, there goes my engine again. Dear lord. Oh, well, that's my second fire extinguisher.
Yeah, we got curb stomp. So we're going to do good today, since our first match was really bad.
Battle trophy.
I do love the talk. I just got absolutely shot at.
And hello, Sing. How you doing? How you doing, Sing? Hopefully you well.
How many tank? No, tank rescue. Adamant. Oh, I only got one. Damn. Would have guessed I would have gotten a lot more from that.
Now for sending an invite to Dino. I'm doing well, Rupert Fraser. How are you doing? Getting ready to go into battle here. Lum figures out where his
Yeah, I'm just looking at something. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, well,
Stop being such a little bitch.
I'm gonna be a little bitch. It's like, you know, we got people waiting on us here to play. Maybe even a few want to watch. Just a few, maybe, but okay. Well,
Great, another single point. I love it. Yippee. Ooh.
What spawn, gamer?
bottom one. I'm going to again circle around and try to cut off the reinforcements. See, one of my
abandoning the field again.
Yeah, one of my big things with this game I've learned is try to be in an unexpected place. Can't always do it.
Stay in spawn. They wouldn't expect that one.
Well, if you all rush for the point, they're expecting to see people near the point. If you go somewhere else and ambush them as they
then we spawned the wrong place.
Well, maybe it's the better place, but good to hear, Rupert. Do you like World War II tanks? Oh, I love them, man. That's why we're playing World War II tanks.
He lost for so much he driven them.
I wish I could.
You were in World War II, right?
What?
You were in World War II, right?
No, not in World War
No,
II.
he was already too old by
Yeah.
then, but he did fight in World War One.
Yeah.
Ah,
He was already
that
not
clears
allowed
up
to
a lot.
join anymore.
Yes.
Wow, what the? What? They can pen me? Fuck off! What is this? Wait, what is that hull? That is a modern tank hull. What the fuck?
Yep. It's a Leopard
Was a
1
Leopard.
hull.
It's a leopard.
It's a leopard. What the fuck?
Shit.
What is
6-0. That's a straight up leopard. What the fuck?
Yeah, the one with the 40 mil on it. Both
Yep.
is L70.
Yep.
Yeah, what the fuck is that doing at 6-0 though?
Well, we're not even there at 6-0, but yeah. No, it's what I don't. Oh,
That's
and
massive
no, that was an
fucking
IS-122, but yeah.
Well, that's at least some
Well,
period.
and this is why I keep
great.
keep being driven back lower and lower.
The fuck do you mean the fucking Italians get a leopard? The fuck?
Bloody
Yeah.
Germans don't even get one. And it's
Hello-
our tank.
Hello, ZZ. I hope you're doing well.
Oh well, let's try one of these.
I swear, Gaijin just does not understand how fucking armor works, do they? Oh, it has no armor, so it can be super low tier. No. Mobility is far more important than armor.
Yep.
I'm in a tog and I'm pretty sure that thing can still pen me if it sees me.
Ooh. Got him. Good. He would have gotten me. Just fire sport is covered to get up. Yep, into position. Don't see anything.
Oh, not my gunner again. Jesus.
Somewhere.
Not enemies anywhere?
Some.
Oh, there.
There.
Give me a
is one.
second.
There.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Where'd
it's
I
too
get
small,
killed
I
from?
can't see it.
Alright, he got you. You got
Yeah,
you
he
go.
got me. Oh, you know who you were gonna. Okay, he's maneuvering. Ah.
I avenged you.
Well, thank
And?
you.
He knocked out his engine. He failed to penetrate my armor, and then I blew him up. Hit him right
You
in the
blew him?
magazine.
You blown him?
Right, coming down from a high of a good
Blew
friend's
himself.
wedding, but I'm thankful for the extended Memorial Day weekend. Yes, we are having a 3D
Memorial
3
Day.
day. Yeah, Memorial Day. We remember the
We have
dead
some
soldiers.
holiday, some fucking religious bullshit, I don't know.
Yeah,
Same
same
dramatic.
here. Gets me an extra day off, so.
Yippee! I killed your track. That's funny.
Ooh, I scratched your paint.
What? I can't pen the fuck? What the fuck is that? Ah, I got a far faster reload. There we go. Commando gunner. I was gonna say, I should be able to pen that. Next one is going straight in there. There we go.
get up to your flank, Dino, as fast as I can. I don't know if they'll be in time to help, but...
Oh, hello there.
I'd rather save you than avenge you if you need saving.
Ah, shit, someone else got me. I'm screwed.
Well, he's dead. The one is...
But there was an ASU-85 on my flank, but I was focused on that guy.
What am I hearing? What?
There.
Oh, that one. I was gonna say, I see nothing, but I hear something really
Got his
fucking
engine.
close. I can't see it here.
I see you.
Oh, there is also something here. God.
I have a turn circle of 4 miles, so give me a second there, and something just impacted my gun. That was indirect fire. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it hit top of my tank.
Ah, shit. Looking in the wrong direction. Get
There.
shot.
Yeah, that's where it was coming from. Oh, hello there. Plane. Oh, my gun is out. I thought it was still working.
Neil.
Oh, let's just angle a little bit. Just sit here while I repair. Ba, 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 ba. Apparently died. Oh, the 109 that hit me earlier. I was wondering, something impacted the top of my
I
tank.
actually killed a crew member with my machine gun on it.
Oh, cool.
Well, if you have anything
It's
that's
792. That isn't supposed to go through that armor, right?
What vehicle was that?
Not really, but an M109.
M109A1.
That has very thin armor, and if you were actually using AP rounds, you just might get
but
through
this
it.
was a standard 7.9, so...
Yeah, no, I know,
Yeah.
but if the and tanks often do have AP rounds in their belts, so
It must have been that thing.
it's pretty thin armor. I don't have a definitive answer, but it isn't, because it's not a tank. It's a self-propelled, actually, a self-propelled artillery vehicle that, yes, has a thin layer of armor, but mostly sort of, anti-fragmentation, anti-blast, type thing.
Ah, great.
But
I
I don't.
My gun bloody wobbled and I couldn't get the shot off.
Yes, Sing, I'll get your chat in just a moment. I can see it, but I can't read in the middle of a battle. Oh, hello. I see you there.
Why not?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the combat. Trying to shoot the bad guys.
That plane, how is it still alive?
There we go. Got him.
Nobody shooting at it? Nobody hitting it, I should say.
Well, you expect anybody to hit it?
Honestly, yeah, by the amount of fire that was going up into the air, at least something should have hit it.
Okay, I wasn't looking, so I don't know.
It's like, yes, the sky is made out of bullets. Somehow.
Yeah, I know how that can go. Oh, hey, that's a truck.
Where's the enemy on A? I don't see one. I don't hear anything.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's right behind this building.
Yeah, sounds likely. You clear it. I'm going over here.
Okay, let's see what
It's gone
Sing
now. That was
says.
the M109.
Hey, Gamer, in your opinion, was the German focus on quality over quantity actually no doctrine, or do you think reliance on complex? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that undid their potential for victory, but Germany. Okay, in peacetime, you can build for quality, and maybe I could even say you should build for quality, because something like a rifle will last you
Oh, it's a M36.
easily 50 plus years.
Oh, he's
Okay,
flipping already.
if you make a quality one, it will easily last you 50 plus years. Or a tank, you know, we can look at the Leopard ones that they were
So they kill
basically
it.
almost scrap, treating them as scrap. I think they were some guy in the Netherlands or somewhere had them that were maybe former Dutch and or former.
What are you talking about, gamer?
The Leopard ones. There was a bunch of sold into private hands Leopard ones
I
that
know.
after the Ukraine war breaks out, they, I forget what nation or something, buys them all up. Reservices
Germany
them.
bought a ton of them.
There's still
Yeah.
some left, gamer.
Well, yeah, but bought it, but this guy who had a bunch of them, an arms dealer, had a bunch of them, and no one wanted them. And then with the Ukraine war, I forget what nation, but some nation bought them all up, serviced them, got them into proper working order. So they've just been warehoused and or left outside, and then sent off to fight in the Ukraine war, and have done okayish. Okay, now that's like what, a 1970s tank, so that's a 50-year-old plus tank, and have been put into the most active combat against at least one of the supposed, best military powers around. Not just some African nation or something. So
African warlord.
Yeah, I mean, so you're fighting, a near tier kind of enemy, and so yeah, that tells me, and should tell all governments, that all these weapons that, I still remember back in the like 2010s, or whatever, the Dutch were trying to sell off one of their Panzerhaubützen 2000 battalions, because I believe they are companies or whatever, but they had two of them, and they had they had too many tanks and wanted to get rid of them. Had no use for them. Well, and I'm going, these aren't these aren't 1970s old things that have maybe been worn out, used over, and repaired, and and going, hey, yeah, we really just don't need these. Maybe we can get a few bucks for them, selling them again to like an African warlord. But no, they want to get rid of there, and I do sort of get budgets, and if they don't feel overly threatened, not manning all units, but to get rid of the most modern artillery systems in the world because you just want to disarm or something, I don't know. It's just a stupid plan. So when you're looking at that, quality works. Quality is good. But when you're looking at War Thunder, the game, how long do our tanks last in battle? So when Germany is fighting World War II, how long, once they're dumping all of this equipment right into battle, how long is it going to be lasting? And you can look at a really fun YouTube channel called Oz Armor, and it's the Australian Tank Museum, basically, YouTube channel. And they tear apart, things like Panzer IIs or the Wasp, which is made on a Panzer II engine, and look at the complicated, over-engineered, maybe great, but way over-engineered drivetrain system. The engine, the gearbox, and all of that stuff, and go, you should be able to make it for 1/4 of the complexity, so 1/4 of the cost, basically. And yeah, no. So yeah, it's a stupid thing to do. I think, and it's not just because, hey, I'm an American or anything. I think Americans make the right balance between simplicity and quality. Both the Soviets and the British really understood that the American tanks would function so much better than that both of theirs Britain drove one Sherman all the way, did a loop around the British Isles without any repair work, and it did that, and they were amazed at how, because they were going to see how far it could get, and it got all the way around. So they could have continued to drive it, but they didn't, as just a test. The Soviets, well, they've always downplayed how much Lend-Lease has helped them, but it is well known that they like to train on American tanks, particularly the Shermans, and then use the T-34s in combat because the Shermans needed less maintenance to function and go through. So you could use them a lot for there, and then short-term use, but thicker armor, better gun to go into combat against the Germans. So we can talk about how the balance of armor to gun to whatever ratio that the Sherman is very balanced, but maybe in those things, but maybe needed to be a little better gun, which they were later in the war. But yeah, it's the Sherman, the quality versus quantity issue is right there on the balance. So I'm going to get a Coke, and I'll be right back.
He's doing some coke.
Yes,
Okay.
entertain them, Lum.
He heard you.
What he said.
He said, yes, entertain them, Lum.
What?
Yes.
I am back. Had my Coke, and I guess we will go to battle again. Missed that it took 5 Shermans to knock out a Tiger. Okay, well, the 5 Shermans to knock out a Tiger is just more of the win-loss ratios. For about every Tiger that was taken out, the Americans would lose 5 Shermans. It's not that it took 5 Shermans to take out a particular Tiger. It's just Germans were rather effective with their tanks and their combat uses by the time, especially, and by the time they're dealing with all of that.
Hey, finally I met with 3 points.
Yes.
Yippee!
One can use it to learn how to count higher.
Nah.
Instead of just counting to 1, he gets to count all the way to 3.
No, they're not counted, dumbass. They're marked with A, B, C. It's the alphabet you're learning.
Ah,
not counting.
Okay.
Damn.
Come on, I'm trying to get out of your way,
Why
dude.
am I such low frame rate right now?
I don't know.
Fuck?
I figured out what I think was wrong with my computer that was having all these problems playing War Thunder. It's one of my
Old like you?
Well, it's not quite as old as I am, but it's one of its fans was dying for the
Oh no.
the radiator
One
for
less
the
fan.
the CPU. So I'm back to my laptop today, and I have a fan coming to replace it. And so I got it. I
What type
hate.
of laptop do you use in gamer?
It's an Alienware M51.
He has too much money.
Well, it was a open boxed return one, so I got it years ago now, and at a significant savings. So yes, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, you don't buy those new.
Well, I mean, I bought
the cheapest ones.
I bought it from the store, but it was like I say, an open box return that they had tested, and it's worked out. Yeah, I don't know how much refurbished because I don't think it was used much. I just think they wiped it and reinstalled the software. That's what I think happened with it.
Right, what
Sorry.
the fuck? Oh, it's a guy up there. I was about to see.
Right
What
there.
am I hearing?
And he got my gun.
Oh, you're being shot at. Oh yeah, there's something there.
I'm
I
using your
missed. What is
all
there?
over
I can't barely
fire
see
to
it. It's too much tree there.
cover my movements. I've yet to see anybody.
Amo, watch out, there's something moving there. Oh, there
Yeah,
it is.
I
I've
see
got
it.
him. Never mind.
You guys got
Yeah,
it.
it's
Good.
just a movement there, but I couldn't hit it.
Good
Too many
job.
trees.
Danke.
No.
Right, no.
We do not compliment each other.
Right. In that case, go fuck yourself.
Yippee!
Don't mind him, he's Swiss.
I know. Only good thing about Swiss is the knives. The Swiss Army knife.
That and their cheese.
Oh, look.
I mean, I use the Swiss Army knife as my fidget toy, basically. It's right in front of me. I constantly fidget with it.
Ah, okay.
You
Now we know.
also-
Now we know why they have Swiss Army knives. They're fidget toys. They're very nice. I have a few myself.
I also cut myself a couple of times with it.
I try not to do
Uh.
that, but I too have one on my desk and one in my pocket.
Always carry one with me. Always handy.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, what the heck? Oh, there's an enemy there.
yep.
Well, hello there. Ah, fuck, there's another enemy somewhere. Hey, that's the first M18 I've seen today. Oh, it was behind me. What? I thought you guys were there. God. You guys missing an M18.
Oh, sometimes I'll be playing music.
Party on B. Oh,
The
movement here,
M18.
Dino.
I mean, they're in the little pass
Yes,
between A and B, just
It's
so you
a
know.
kind of Sherman.
There's like two guys there.
Damn, missed him.
Oh, shit. Where did I get from?
German moving towards B, watch out. Oh, never mind.
Normal
someone got
M4 took you down? An M62? What the
Oh.
fuck?
him. Another M4.
Why are there so many normal M4s? Or is it just the typing the gun part next to
It's a
it?
76 version.
It is a 76.
Yeah,
Okay, why is it not
it
typing
is.
the 76 part about? Ah, whatever. Looks like you're just being taken up by normal ass fucking M4s.
Yeah, I don't think a normal M4 can punch through the front plate of a Panther.
No.
Not really, but the side maybe.
Well, he
It's
didn't
more-
quite
it's
kill
more
me
the
through
problem-
the side. He killed me
It's
from
more the
front.
problem of there's so many of them. Why the fuck is everybody playing the normal M4 when there's the 76 available? That's more of the
Almost
problem
like the
I have
real
with
World
that.
War II.
Hey, you guys are going way too fast. How's the infantry gonna keep up with you guys?
Yeah.
There is no infantry.
Not with that speed, no.
Yes. All right. There. There.
Oh, hello there.
Got him.
It's the TOG. The greatest tank ever designed.
No.
No. Bob Simple.
Yes.
Alright, second greatest tank ever designed.
Yes, yes. We'll agree to that. That's for sure.
Look at its sleek beauty.
It's really easy to store. You can stack them real good. They're nice and
Yes.
square.
Yeah, perfectly made for crossing trenches. The primary function of any good tank.
Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. It was made for World War One.
This thing would have been a beast in World War One.
Would have
Yeah.
loved to see that in World War One.
Oh,
Germans
well,
would have shit themselves.
Yeah, got him.
well,
Okay.
if you would not be in front. Ah, what? Where? Oh, you came out of this little hole that I fucking saw earlier. God damn it. Well, I'm out of tanks.
Uh,
I need to figure out why my frames are somehow so low.
Yeah, the reason is just as M4A1
Oh, crap, there's a lot of this gamer.
because in the kill log it doesn't count the 76 because
Oh.
it's in brackets.
Oh, it is my fucking internet one. What?
Mom's internet is.
Why is it taking 30% GPU? That seems a little bit ludicrous. What is it doing?
Okay, well, I guess it's time to come and ask them. I don't know. I don't think we're doing so well, guys.
Yep.
Nah, we're doing fine.
Okay. We're gonna hold them at Berlin. Okay, that's the battle plan.
We'll have Steiner helping us out.
And we'll draw the enemies into the trap at Berlin, and yeah.
Exactly. Berlin is a strong point in our defensive line. They will, we'll basically bind them up there. And then when they commit all their forces into the attack, we'll counterattack on the flanks.
Yes.
And then we'll encircle them. It'll be like a reverse Operation Uranus.
Yes. That definitely sounds like the plan. Hello. I see you.
Just had to restart it. Weird.
Bye-bye. Yeah, once in a while I have to restart my internet just because it starts. I don't know, something is. That's all it takes is a restart and you're back up to normal speed. I haven't actually checked mine in a little while to see if I need to do that. Okay.
Nah, I was talking about my Opera. Sometimes it just eats resources for no reason. You have to quickly restart it. I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. Normal again.
And I'm currently doing that full Tiger experience. I'm getting shot at from every single side, but no one can kill me.
Yep, that's the Tiger experience. Yep.
And now I've finally been shot at. Been actually successfully, but I think I tanked like over 2,000 shots. It felt.
It's normal.
German.
Yes. Except for Lum. TeamG did very well in that battle.
Yeah, even got fourth.
Yeah. He did well.
Lum sucks, you know.
Yeah, well, we know that. We still like him.
You fuckers let the fucking M18 through. I hoped you had my back, but you didn't.
I didn't see it. So.
Yeah, well, open your fucking eye, dummy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to blame my equipment. My screen is actually rather nice quality, but it's small.
Get a bigger one, dumbass.
I do have one. I'm going to be using it next week. Hopefully, when I get my computer up and going. I hate doing surgery on my computer. Not that I mind working on computers. I just don't want to hurt it.
It's just yours.
It's just
your specific PC that you hate.
No, it's. I love my PC. That's the problem. Is I'm addicted to it, and I'm afraid I might fuck it up.
Well, don't, dumbass.
Concept thinks it can drive over rocks. Artillery's coming to this position. Getting out of the artillery barrage, but most of our team will be in it.
That's various.
Fire that. There he is. Okay, one of them is. Well. Can I make it?
Great. If I had pulled that shot a second sooner, I would have won that fight.
Well, you didn't.
Yep.
Fuck is that plane doing? Not even trying to avoid the hill. Just straight into it. Muck fuck.
There we go. We're doing a little better this time.
There we go. Easy
I don't
kill.
want to get too close to their spawn.
Why not?
You get on the map and then you get killed.
I've been shot from behind. What? Oh, they got... No, they don't have P... Oh, up there! Oh, it's a PT. Fuck off. It's by the church. There's a PT-76 by the church. That's already dead.
What the fuck?
You're in something. There we go, got him. Oh, they're on B, okay. Oh, Trump and NATO. Well, if you've also followed they're sending a different 5,000 soldiers to Poland.
Poland.
So, yeah, so as we were saying yesterday, Arno and I, we think Trump is trying to play tough love with NATO in that.
It's a tactic.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think Trump is anti-NATO. He just wants them to be, you know,
What?
more contributing to the joint
hiding.
defenses, but he's got to make the threat, if you will, real, and not just, you know, politicking, because politicking hasn't worked so far to get them to up the support levels of actual, because talking to Fritz in the past, you know, Germany would like, oh, we're going to build a bunch of schools for military, you know, soldiers' children or something, and that's part of the defense budget. So that's, you know, and new housing for the soldiers, and I bet the soldiers may have very old housing and need it, but that's all part of the defense budget, so that's all counts.
I mean, part of the defense budget went to uniforms for pregnant women.
Ah, yes.
And handbags.
Right.
For pregnant women
that's-
or what?
Well, generally.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes,
I also get one.
For women, yes, but not specifically for pregnant women. There was a joke after that for the
Hello.
Kampfgewehrfahrzeug 2015. The fighting birthing vehicle 2015, so that female soldiers could also give birth in the field.
Right.
That was a joke at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what happens if you not only in the sense you basically let all of your military just basically waste away and use the position of defense or minister as basically nothing but a politicking tool to put in people you want to get like in the like higher ranks, a pure prestige position
Right.
where you put your favorite cronies who have no idea whatsoever on how to actually run a military. In fact, it's been over a decade, I believe, since we last had a defense minister who actually served in the army.
Right.
The main defense minister we had for the longest time, Ursula von der Leyen, the harpy that's currently sitting in the EU, was previously the family minister in charge of the family ministry, and was given the defense ministry position only because it's more prestigious.
Yeah, and so this is
it's the same here.
I fully back Trump in his conflict with European NATO, because we look at, you know, Britain. Okay, you know, Britain should one thing that Britain should do well, and maybe not do as you know, on the scale of the United States, but is the Navy. I mean, you know, we can forgive them not maybe having a great army because, hey, they're an island and all that kind of stuff. They should do the Navy well and do it very professionally and have their vessels work. But when they can't even get their carriers out of port for mechanical problems, that
Yes, it's the arguable fact that that currently it is quite arguably that Germany has a stronger navy than Britain.
yes,
You should
And
do
the German navy is
funny.
tiny. Yes, we have finally achieved the Kaiser's dream. The German fleet has finally eclipsed the British.
yes,
We have most of our submarines actually work.
yes, and
Not
so
all of them, but most of them.
right, and the U.S. has problems with its submarines too once in a while. I mean, I'm not trying to say that America is perfect or anything like that, but and there's some good technical stuff I hear about, you know, modern developments within the British Navy, but they just are. Hello, is that it? Yeah, that's maybe an enemy there.
What the fuck is rolling over there?
No,
What
it's
the,
just
what
a
the
tree.
fuck is that? Is that a turret that's just rolling around?
Could be.
What the fuck am I seeing?
And so, yeah, like I said, I don't know if every tactic
damn.
that Trump uses is the best to get the effect that he wants, but I do fully
It's
support.
most effective.
Well, I mean, sometimes maybe
Is
he
it,
should.
though?
Well, no, sometimes maybe he should say things more diplomatically or whatever, because the goal is not just to rub it in Europeans' faces. It's to get them to behave the way the U.S. wants them to behave, and so I think the tough love element is necessary, but I think it could maybe be done more effectively than Trump is doing, but. Yeah, so I fully support. Hello. See, be somewhere unexpected and you get a bunch of kills and destroy their... We're going to pop smoke. We're turning our ass to the enemy. We're going back to B to recap it. We may have somebody respawning behind me that I just killed and knows where I was. And is coming to there.
Oh, what the fuck? There's a tank in front of me. I didn't
Kill it.
notice that guy.
Kill it.
Hello there.
Can I bounce my gun down? No, I can't. I have to
Okay.
go over the crest.
No, I'll get him. I'll get him. You don't want to go over the crest.
Nah.
Okay, he isn't moving. Well, no.
Whoop. I got his loader, but he got 2 guns. Fuck, how did that kill me? That shit barely even hit me. What the fuck?
Okay.
That's
Pursue him.
bullshit. That's
I harmed him a bit.
bullshit. Whatever.
Harmed him a bit. But he drove out of my line of sight. Need to get revenge for Lum. I failed to save Lum. He's killed another one of our team. There we go. Steady up. There we go. Lum, not rum. Lum is
Rum.
revenge.
Rum.
We've
I wish I had
revenged
some
them.
rum right now.
What do you say?
I wish I had some rum right now.
Then go get it.
I don't have any. The stores
Sure,
are
there's a
closed.
liquor
It's
store
Sunday.
open.
It's Sunday. There's nothing open. Plus, it's a holiday too.
Yeah, I find that so weird
What?
that they close the stores for.
Some supermarkets are open, limited amount of
Maybe
time,
the
but-
fuel station would be open, but then you pay a like 1.5 premium on everything. I'm paying that shit.
Where I live now, they close a lot of businesses Sunday and Mondays normally. So,
Why Monday though?
well, that way they can.
Monday's weird.
Well, yeah,
Sunday, I
that,
understand. Monday's
yeah.
fucking
Well,
bad.
but it's so that they can do 5-day work weeks for their staff.
You do Sunday and Saturday.
Well, no, they want to do Saturday so people who work the weekdays can, get in on Saturdays.
Fair enough. Monday's just whack though.
But yeah,
The
and
most recent German ship was officially placed in service in July 2022.
okay,
At least the most recent of the large warships. The largest German warships are the frigates.
Right.
That is the frigate Rheinland-Pfalz.
yeah, Germany should concentrate
the F-127s.
on coastal vessels. If they want to participate in something like keeping the Strait of Hormuz open, they should rely upon other European NATO nations to do the logistics support for those
Most
vessels.
German ships aren't actually we have most of the ships are like tiny, fast like coastal boats, but the frigates aren't like coastal defense. They are high seas ships.
Well, I'm sorry. Frigates don't frigates don't have the endurance, really. I mean, I know I don't know. I'm talking out my ass as I don't know the particular model.
Like Atlantic, and so on, but generally meant for long range, more distant operations.
Well, yeah, okay.
At
You
least
see,
that's what that. At least that's theoretically what that meant.
I'm not talking about their weaponry systems. Like, if we were confronting the old Soviet Navy out into the North Atlantic or something. I'm talking about how long you can stay at sea. That's what I'm talking about. And most frigates don't have the endurance to stay out on station for a long time. So if you have something like, the big blow up between, say, in current day, the U.S. or NATO and Russia, yeah, your Navy can charge out there and engage the enemy. But even if they're victorious, they've got to turn around and go home. As opposed to if you look at American larger cruisers, they can stay out there for months without needing any resupply unless they've exhausted their magazines of missiles or something. So
the main thing that seems to be a problem with them is that they are very lightly armed and are basically though that is it, of course that's also done with a bit of sarcasm, basically considered oversized patrol boats, which is why a new class, the Niedersachsen-Klasse, has been commissioned, with the first one having started building 2 years ago. That is intended to be a more capable warship with much heavier armaments.
Yeah, with the proliferation of, we could say drones, but of various munitions out there and the volumes of them, you do need more of a magazine capacity to handle the the modern weapons in volumes that you need. But what I'm also talking about is vessels that are underway replenishment. I would think somebody, some nations like Britain or France, with their extensive overseas colonies, even still to this day, they need the much longer range, whether you're talking bigger vessels or not. So they need, replenishment ships. And so that's sort of what I'm talking about, is if we look at it and go, oh, hey, yeah, Europe wants, oil coming from the Middle East, and they're not going to get involved in the war, but they're going to come and escort vessels through and do mine clearing. Well, then you just have some of the German vessels come along, but be dependent upon France and Britain for resupply, kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about as well. So to concentrate, tactically, if you're doing maximum, effort locally, Germany should be looking at the North Sea and the Baltics and all of that. Hello, and you killed me. So that's at least my philosophical belief. Germany should try to do the two things it's good at: one, coastal vessels; two, submarines. And again, they're also sort of coastal submarines, at least in comparison to the global submarines that the U.S. uses.
Yeah, the primary places the German warships are usually used in like anti-piracy operations off the coast of Africa.
Yes, and that's
anti-piracy when you can be the pirate.
Well,
Yar har.
Mächtigste König im Luftrevier ist der Sturm, es gewaltig war. But yeah, I think one of the main reasons is one of the actual reasons, possibly, again, this is purely speculation by my part, why the German Navy is arguably probably one of the more intact parts of the German army, is probably because it's arguably the one that has probably kept the most core spirit, I suppose, from like traditions and so on.
That's an important thing.
In comparison with the rest.
Okay.
Like
Okay, Sing, you have a good day, and hope you show back up next weekend. Saturday, I might be going to a gun show, so there may be no Saturday show, but Sunday I should.
What?
No, live stream Saturday. That's what I'm saying next week, but maybe.
Dude's making shows now.
Well, I call it the Saturday show, yes. But Sunday I should be back.
Mayhaps.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, we lost. But yeah, that's an interesting, because I know that the German army went to a mass service army during the Cold War, so it didn't have as much of a idea of the core that it might have used to of a professional army, and with downsizing it and politically purging those that would want to keep the traditional core spirit going, I think has wrecked.
Well, the thing is that it actually had a core spirit back then. But
you in that it was a mass general service. Plus, they've gotten rid of a lot of their people who particularly wanted to be in the army.
Yes, that is the current situation.
Yeah.
Again, all the recent purges have, of course, also affected the Navy. For example, there was a recent remodeling in the main naval academy where, until like a couple of years ago, they had a big room there with lists of fallen soldiers, old paintings, and so on, and where they even had, with the exception, of course, of the swastika ones, all the previous naval ensigns, like the imperial ensign and so on,
right,
hanging, and they were all removed in a remodel that was again also not really popular. They also removed the painting of the Bismarck they had hanging in the room and so on, and replaced it with a really, really bad looking painting of the sailors on the Gotch Fock, which looks really bad because the artist they commissioned paints ships, but is not good at painting people, so the people look really, really bad.
Right. Yeah.
But the academy itself is quite possibly another reason why the whole thing is generally a bit more cohesive, because the academy was built under the German Empire, is in fact built in the style of Teutonic Order castles, and still has the imperial flag and eagle in mosaics on the walls and everywhere, and as such has much more continuity with previous stuff.
Ah yes, if you put the eagle on it, it's immediately better.
That's not what I meant.
It performs 10% better per eagle.
I don't know that Lum is wrong about that. I don't know that Lum is wrong about that.
What is going on? Are you a hungry gamer?
He wants you to drink rum, isn't it obvious?
That is true. That is the main reason the Navy.
Drunk.
No, that's the main reason the Navy is actually better, because they're sailors, so obviously they get to drink lots of rum.
Well, that's the English Navy, but yes. Oh, I was watching the YouTube channel History of Everything. It's a pretty good YouTube channel if you haven't heard of it. And his latest episode is on
86. Is that new in the game?
Is on Russia and vodka, and they were going on how much vodka's harmed Russia and whatnot. And they were going on about the Russian Imperial fleet that sails off to the Straits of Tsushima and gets sunk by the Japanese fleet. How drunk they were the whole time, and how they thought they encountered. And I already knew this part, but I didn't put it down to being because of vodka. They thought in this sort of in the Skagerrak, or that part, the North Sea. They thought they encountered the Japanese fleet there, so they started shelling a bunch of English fishing vessels that they encountered that they thought were Japanese, in the North Atlantic, well, in the North Sea.
Almost caused a war between Russia and Britain.
Yes, but how one of the vessels thought one of the other Russian vessels was a Japanese ship, and they fired like 100 or more rounds at it and missed. They were so drunk.
Yeah, the main perpetrator of that is the Kamchatka. I think one of the actually it was supposed to be a repair ship, but ultimately it did so much insane harm that it's ridiculous. At one point, it was separated from the fleet, when they were trying to go past Africa, and near the.
There's a guy coming towards you guys. He just drove past the building. Over there.
And shot at pretty much merchant ships from pretty much every single European power. Like a French one, a German one, a Spanish one, a Swedish one,
hey, everybody
a Belgian one, a Dutch one, and with its anchor, it didn't sink any of them. I don't think it even hit any of them, but it did shoot at them, believing they were Japanese. And it also, with its anchor, destroyed the telegraph,
table,
connection between Spain and Morocco.
Yeah.
Just fuck everything up.
Exactly. Later on, when we in German, we have a great sailor song. It's Wir lagen vor Madagascar, and it's very iconic. It's quite often played here. It's about a part of that voyage, actually. We lay besides Madagascar, and we had the pest, the plague, on board. Well, at Madagascar they didn't just have the plague on board, they also had pretty much an entire zoo on board. The captain, the admiral of the fleet, got a parrot, which quickly learned all manners of Russian curse words.
I love that parrot.
As he should.
One of the Russian ships had an infestation of chameleons.
What? How do you get that?
Well, easy. All of the sailors are bored, and they try to just bring a bunch of exotic animals on board, and then they lose them. So yeah, there's an infestation of chameleons, and obviously no one could bloody find them.
Yes.
Another ship had a large poisonous snake that wrapped itself around the main gun and bit an officer when he tried to remove it. It is argued that snake increased the fighting power of that warship by 100%.
Yes, it actually killed somebody.
Yes, another ship had a couple of crocodiles that were walking around on the deck. And after a while, all of their meat went bad, so they also had a sizable collection of sharks following them.
Because they're throwing off the rotten meat, yes.
Yes, not to mention all of the sexually transmitted diseases they had from intermingling with the local women.
Yeah.
As you do.
But a good thing they, I mean, it is remarkable that Russia was able to get a fleet over to the Pacific and whatnot. That is.
It is incredibly remarkable that those ships made it.
Yes, I mean, it's not actually, when you really think about it, it's not actually remarkable that the Japanese sunk them all, but that they actually got there.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Yes, especially again at Madagascar, they also did gunnery practice. One ship towed a target, and they were supposed to hit the target. They didn't hit the target; they hit the ship towing the target.
Yes.
They hit it, the wrong one. How?
It is amazing because that's exactly how it goes. They even during they tended to hit each other more than they hit the enemy. They also had multiple crew members die when they were recoaling because they had needed to put such an insane amount of coal on board of their ships.
Yeah.
What else is there? Oh yes, at one point St. Petersburg sent them reinforcements. The admiral in charge knew that those reinforcements would be more of a hindrance than an aid, and so went complete silent on communication so that the reinforcements could not find him. Somehow the reinforcements found him.
Yep.
Lucky.
Yes, and finally, the Battle of Tsushima, the great and grand finale of the whole thing. When they actually finally encountered Japanese boats, they mistook them for Russians.
As you do.
Yes, they mistook every single other ship for Japanese. But when they actually encountered the Japanese, they mistook them
What the fuck is an Opel doing here? Ah, cock.
for Russians.
Yeah.
Where did
The
I get this
admiral,
ship from?
the admiral in charge of
Oh,
the
there.
whole thing is also an incredibly colorful character because the fella grew more and more mad and angry the further the journey got. And he had this, even previously, he had this habit of of when he got angry, yelling and chugging his spyglass into the ocean. So, knowing how this journey was likely to go, his staff literally brought multiple boxes filled with spyglasses with them on the journey.
Well,
Huh?
seems prudent.
Yes, and at one point he actually made up multiple names for different ships. And whenever a ship pissed him off, he ordered the captain to sail right past him, and then he would use a megaphone and hurl insults at them.
As you do.
Yes, Kamchatka, for example, I think was the dirty slut.
Sounds like a really good character.
Oh, he was arguably actually quite competent. It's just that everyone around him was so stunningly incompetent that it drove him mad.
Good.
And would you agree that a lot of this is vodka's fault or just Russians' fault?
Both.
It's Russian.
Both.
Okay.
I'd say part of it is certainly the fault of vodka, but part of it was probably just general inexperience and Russian incompetence. There is actually such that they have like a funny word for that. I'm not sure if I remember it, but it's basically supposed to mean something like ingenuity, but it's meant more in the sense of like, but it's actually more closer to being really, really stupid.
You.
There is like a funny YouTube channel primarily about like Russian aviation mishaps. Though sometimes also non-Russian ones, like they did a video about how Germany managed to lose like almost an entire flight of Stukas in a really, really stupid way. But he basically made a video about the reason why so many expensive Russian missiles in the Ukraine war had a tendency to not hit their targets, but instead blew up outhouses.
Okay.
Fair.
Yes, like in like Eastern Europe, Ukraine, so most people still have, of course, their toilets like in the yard and like outhouses, and for some reason the Russian big like target-seeking missiles had a tendency to just blow up those.
I mean, destroying the infrastructure, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, that is the Russian
That would be-
tactic. We will force the Ukrainians to have to not longer be able to properly take a shit on their toilets. That will
I
force
mean,
them into surrender.
imagine how annoying it would be if your toilet just constantly gets blown up by the Americans or whatever. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
but
Americans
the real-
would not kill their toilets because the Americans would not conceive that somebody is still using outhouses. So
No, that's what I mean. Like, if they would blow up the toilets instead of the outhouses, Like, they wouldn't blow up your house, they would just blow up your toilet specifically.
That is indeed a funny idea, but the reason was basically that in an attempt to keep pace with like Western, American, and European weapons developments in missiles during the Cold War, the Russians had the tendency to basically cheat, so that on paper their weapons would be amazing, but in practice they would be garbage. One of those is again their target-seeking missiles, who basically didn't actually really seek targets, but just the brightest colors. Specifically, a tendency to follow like sand colors, like bright sand colors on yellow. Indeed, and the pilots were perfectly aware of this. So they had a tendency to basically cheat whenever like generals or members of the party came to visit. One of those examples is that they realized that there was like a house they needed to hit, like with a big front door, and the front door that was supposed to be like an enemy target, and there was a sandy path that led to that house. Now the missile would always hit the path and never the house, because the house was dark. So they had the brilliant idea that they would simply paint the front door bright yellow, like the big front gate, bright
That guy didn't see you
neon
game where he's
yellow,
just driving away.
so
Okay.
that the missile would actually hit the target. During the actual test, it still didn't hit the door. Why? Because the painters also painted the road yellow in order to guide the missile better into the door. Now, the reason is most outhouses have sand paths that lead to them. And they also tend to often be painted in bright colors.
Okay. I did not know that they had sand paths.
Yeah, quite often. Well, that and again the bright colors.
Right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they just look, ooh, bright colors, and then they blow them up.
Yes. That is
Another thing
interesting.
is, another video was about the time the Russians,
Got a box.
the Soviets,
What's in the box?
accidentally. What's in the fucking box?
7,500 silver lines. Yippee.
Got that too, yeah.
That's certainly better than your wife's head.
Man, I don't have a wife. If there would be a wife's head showing up on my door, I would be concerned. Very concerned.
I would too. Somebody who would marry Lum. Most of you guys, I would think maybe you could, or well, not that you could get a girl or not. It's the girl would probably actually be sane. But if you're going to marry Lum, I don't know that you're going to be sane. I'm not saying you couldn't get a
She
girl,
must
but
be pretty drunk with rum.
could be drunk or could just be insane. Because there's these women that are insane out there. So.
Well, Lum is insane, so why not?
There are different types of insanity. Some are fun and some are not so fun.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be fun to be around someone who wants to marry Lum.
The fuck is this map?
This is Greece.
Yes, Attica.
No, it isn't.
Invade Greece now for the Italy. Show no mercy, slaughter them like sheep. Oh shit, they're fighting back. Oh shit, they're really good. Oh shit, oh shit. Hitler, oh please help us now. My pants are
the right-hand side. Oh, it's easy. No, I've not tried EU5.
It's pretty okay.
Niagara has played quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
I
also played a bit. It's okay, but it's missing the 10 years of fucking DLCs that U4 has.
that is quite true. I am really liking Hoi 4 now that they've added a lot of.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it. They're doing very well with what they're trying to do, in my opinion. You still haven't
mostly alt history stuff though. So
yeah, I know, but they're doing the details of the military organizations, the raids. A lot of that kind of stuff is I think now a much more mature game. So, this, and I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people need to understand with Paradox and their business model, unless you want to spend a lot of money and constantly have the game change, you should just basically wait until they've announced the next version of EU and then go buy the previous version on massive discount. And that way you won't spend too much money and you'll get a good, mature, working game. That's my opinion. Yeah, I hear you, ZZ, on being busy, because that was just my thought. I spend a lot of time playing games on the computer, but I just don't have the time. I'm spending a lot of time playing Boy 4 now.
He's too addicted to War Thunder.
Well, actually, this battle pass is just uninteresting me, so I'm playing very little right now, other than on Sundays. I'm not playing none, but I'm playing very little.
In terms of
$1,000
4, I'm actually quite interested. I don't think they've announced it yet. What their idea is in re-implementing their headquarters.
Yeah, I haven't heard any details on it, but I've heard that something like that is coming.
Yeah, they announced for the next, like the Australia DLC, that headquarters are going to be re-added.
I don't think the problem was ever that they had the HQs. I just think that the system was needed too much micromanagement. I could have done a nice little flow chart for their AI to assign decent generals and other things like that. So if a player doesn't want to manage all of the, what general in charge of what division or what general in charge of what corps, that could have just been auto done well enough with a simple AI, if you want to call it even that, but a simple flow chart. Where were you?
Where did it come from, Dino?
Straight ahead.
Okay.
There's a Chinese T-34.
It's using some whack-ass ammo.
I see it.
Type 56 ABC. Yeah, APBC. What the fuck, ABC?
Oh, ricochet of the Sherman. Oh,
We got it. Okay, I'm moving. Yep. Moving up to position here. Another one around the corner and firing, and I got him. Good. So yeah, I just think there's too many good games out now, because I'd love to play Crusader Kings, I'd love to play EU.
But I'd also love to play Crusader Kings, but it doesn't bloody run on my PC anymore.
Why not?
I have no idea. It used to run, but I guess with the past updates, the game has bloated so much that my PC just crashes because of a lack of memory. And theoretically, I have enough memory.
Well, I don't know how to address that issue, other than buy a new computer.
I don't know. Reinstall it or figure out what's the problem. Troubleshoot it. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Yep. ZZ saying, yep, too many good games, too little time. When I do have the time, it's too easy to play games I already know and love. Yeah, because I was also spending some time playing Warhammer 40k Battle Sector, because they've come out with a new... They got the Space Marines, the blue guys in it now.
The blue guys. That's Ultramarines, most of them.
Yeah, Ultramarines or whatever.
Poster boys.
Yeah, I don't remember all of the titles, sorry. And I need to play it tomorrow.
I mean,
really?
all of the titles.
Yeah.
It's literally the most common group of Space Marines.
Yeah, I'm scheduled to play it
Slytherin?
for Slytherin tomorrow. They're sort of doing an like 8 p.m. or something your time. I think you can. I don't know if you can look it up. I can.
Alright, let's see.
I don't, because I didn't put it into the schedule, but which I'm supposed to, but I haven't. But they're doing it. I think the announcements and showing it off tomorrow. as well as for Gladius.
Damn it.
There are
Goddamn fucking planes.
they're doing a new DLC as well for that.
Fucking planes. Ruining my fun.
And I
I
may
finally
be
reached
playing.
the front line.
I'm not sure what I'm playing on Saturday. I mean, not on Saturday, on Friday of next week, because it says Battle Sector, but it says to highlight the DLC that's just coming out to come out for Gladius. So there's a confusion in my mind, and I'm gonna
Oh,
have
it's
to
a
get that.
backwards plane. I was wondering what the fuck that is.
Going to have to get that confirmed whether it's supposed to be Battle Sector or Gladius for Friday.
Why not both at the same time?
Well,
The plane is flying backwards.
because they do have somebody. There's several of us these days playing both games. So over the week-long period. Well, I don't know.
God, there's so many planes up. What the fuck is going on?
What they want me to do, I'm happy either way. I like Gladius. I love Battle Sector. I think Battle Sector is a great game. If you like Warhammer, and I like it, but I just don't know all the lore for Warhammer.
I mean, all the lore is a lot of lore.
Yeah, I
There's
know,
lore.
but yeah, it's
I
lore.
even doubt this Black Library knows all the lore.
Yes,
They're writing the bloody stuff.
yes.
And rewriting, from what I've heard.
I mean, yeah, they just finished the rewrite of the Horus Heresy, so...
Oh, I think they're still trying to be too woke and going to try to kill it, but we'll see.
I don't see it too bad. I think it's annoying when they're trying to say that, oh, that's now female space marines.
Yeah, I
That's
forget.
annoying.
Yeah, they have them, and having women in that is just ridiculous. It just can't fit in with any of the lore. There's just no good reason for it. I don't think having women in that game is going to attract any single woman to play it that wouldn't have preferred to actually play the actual real.
I mean, there's already factions that are purely women. There's Battle Sisters.
Yeah, well, but battles, but yeah, why is there battle sisters? What is the purpose of a battle sister?
But they're monks. They're crazy.
What?
They
But
actually
what?
fit in the lore because the lore behind them is basically when the church came to be, because originally there was no church, but when they came to be, they said that they cannot have an army. But how it was worded in that was they're not allowed to have a what was it, like male basically army. So they basically just went, okay, well, we can have women though. So
Yeah, I know, but if you're
woman.
but in the grim dark future, it would be better to have women pumping out more soldiers than dying on the battlefield themselves. You know.
Not in the Imperium. If there's one thing the Imperium has too much of, it's people.
Well, I don't know that you can have too much cannon fodder. So, or
In the lore, basically a Highfield ranges from having a couple billion to hundreds of billions of people in them. Terra, which is basically a complete like a planet-sized city. Oh, what was it last time? They have like multiple trillions of people on there. So yeah, they have a lot of people.
Burn, bitch.
well, I
Plus,
still
the
think
Sisters of Battle are an elite, semi-elite group, so they're not like a horde army.
yeah, I get that, but I still think it's. I don't really see it opposing a proper purpose to it. I'm going to disagree here with
Yeah,
that.
but you just don't like women, gamer.
Well, I don't like women in combat. No, I'll say that. I don't like it in real life. I don't think it's good in.
In
In
40k,
fiction.
the normal army, the guard, does have women and men. Doesn't matter. They said it whatever they have.
And so I don't like that. It's not that I don't like women, or I don't think women should
He just
participate.
hates them. god, I hate this map. I don't know where to look. The enemy's just always on the side.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I'm basically dead. I love that. Unless the enemy's literally incompetent. And my round just disappears. What the fuck do you mean it didn't hit
That was
fuck
a
all?
bad bombing run on me. Almost as bad as me, but I would have also hit the ground as well as the bombs. Somebody scouted me. Who got me from where? Where? Behind me, straight behind me. And who's moving up there? Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, it's a Chiha thingy. How did the crew just eat this? What? Okay, well, that worked. First run somehow didn't do fuck all, but the second one worked. Is that a Chiha? No, that's something else weird. Is it T-34? Nah. What is that? Oh, it is T-34. What the fuck?
Uh-oh, they're on B.
Oh no.
Quick, rush.
I mean, it was an M18 that rushed past me. Most likely that bastard got on there.
Well, I got one M18 that was near C, so I don't know if that was the one you're talking about.
No.
Okay.
He was on the way to B,
Damn.
not to C.
Missed.
To be
You
or not to
missed.
see.
Okay,
That's the
yeah.
B.
And he hit.
And I killed him.
I'm gonna fire in front. Oh no.
Well, I'm pissed right now. I was going to go shooting Thursday, and on my way down the road, they had one of those highway signs, that it's like that you can program and say like construction ahead or something. and that said no shooting, because I was heading off to go in the areas where you go shooting. And so I turned around and came home, and they already started fire season, so it was started on Thursday. So until further notice, I can't go shooting, unless I go to an actual shooting range or something. So.
Oh no.
Well, it's about
How terrible.
40 plus minutes, and then you got all kinds of rules and range monitors standing around you, and you can't shoot very fast, and you can't, do anything like that. And so, yeah, you can shoot. And I think it's on Wednesday or something real soon, they're expecting a lot of rain. So was it really fire season if they're expecting rain?
Well, if they're expecting it, it's still fire season. Up until the rain actually is there, fire can still break out.
Yeah, fire can break out around here at any time of the year, but I do understand that there are seasons
There's artillery on your ass.
Is there? Okay.
Yes.
There. Okay. Well, it's
The
missing.
fixtures ladder right next to you.
Yes.
The flare.
Somebody knew I was here. Oh, there, and he killed me.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Okay. Yep, he dropped his artillery and then moved in doing the barrage. So I'm hoping, because we've been getting a lot of rain recently, not in the last couple of weeks, but rain that we normally don't get, I think. I'm still new around here, but levels I don't think so. I'm hoping maybe that'll get the fire season ended soon, quickly. And then I go shooting again. So I bought a bunch of ammo. Shoot. I know, gamer problems.
Well, I actually got an email that the range that I went to like just shoot it with Eric.
Yeah?
Actually, it's open tomorrow, so that's funny.
Oh, okay. Well, go shooting tomorrow.
Pretty much everything else is fucking closed.
Go shooting tomorrow.
Plus, I don't have a gun.
Well, can't you rent one at the range? I knew you didn't have one, but can't you?
I mean, theoretically, yes.
Okay. We'll go shooting tomorrow.
Nah, man. It's like an hour away, not more. 1.5 hours. It's up by Zurich.
So?
Well, fuck that. I can waste my money on better shit.
No, I don't know that you can. You can waste your money on other shit, that's for sure, but I don't know that better.
Yes. Food. I love food.
That food isn't wasting your money. Well, I guess if you buy poorly or you spend for, expensive stuff, yes, you can waste your money on food, but decent food that you're not, that I don't consider wasting money on.
Hey, anything that's more expensive than a potato is wasting money.
Wow. I agree.
Oh, frame drop, what the fuck is happening? Oh, back. What the fuck? Am I lagging? Oh, I'm lagging. That's the problem.
Smoke. Gotcha.
Ah, for God's sakes, M18.
Yes, the M18, my favorite tank.
Yes, T-3485E.
E.
E.
EA Sports.
Syndicate.
I met a person who I know around here. She used to work for EA. She was in charge of making or publishing or whatever, editing, however you want to say it, their manuals for their games back in the day. So she's not a computer programmer, but she, is sort of.
So she worked for the evil assholes.
Yeah.
I said back in the days, depending on how far back in the days, they used to be actually decent.
Yeah,
Oh, I
before
think
they
this
became-
was in sort of the 90s, you know, kind of thing back then.
back then. So at that point they weren't quite the evil assholes yet.
No, they were sort of the big game publisher back then.
I mean, back then, not yet, really. But then again, big game back then wasn't that big yet.
Yes, no, they were one of EA was one of the big game publishers back in the day.
I mean, they still are.
I mean, they are still.
Yeah.
It's just the
No,
quality of the things they publish has gone down the drain.
The quality and just general their fucking business.
Yeah,
Or
EA, modern EA,
Yeah.
like most big modern publishers, is just scum.
I think a lot of the big companies are going to need to go through reorganization because I don't think they're going to survive the way they are.
Ah, Jesus.
I may be wrong about
The
that.
problem
but
is they're gonna survive, but the products they're selling is gonna be absolute dog shit. Because you need to understand that EA and those basically have one or two big flagship products that they re-release every year that makes them billions. That's basically all the money they're getting.
yeah, I understand that, you know, it's, well, sort of like, you know, Paradox is obviously more in my wheelhouse than the sports games, but that's sort of how Paradox is working. But I don't know. I see things changing.
Well, Paradox is just DLCs.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about Paradox because Paradox is too small of a company. Is what I'm thinking. I'm looking at some of these major publishers. You know, who was, you know, that did like Assassin's Creed. What publisher is that?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yeah. You know, it's having serious trouble, and similar sorts of things like that. That
But
I
yeah,
don't.
they keep making games that nobody wants. They were
Right,
so
that-
hard at pushing on their Assassin's Creed stuff, but they kept making it worse and worse. So at some point it breaks.
Yeah, that's-
Camping. Cool.
That's what I'm talking about. I think the idea and the, you know, people who supply these companies with money, I think they're realizing that these aren't endless gold mines. You know, they're not going to always, you know,
I mean,
be hits.
I think they could be.
Oh no, they could be, but
the way
they're
it's managed.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. And so I think I think people are, you know, changing habits. I think we're seeing with the new AI trends that are affecting pricing on computers as well as, you know, console computers, not just PC computers. That people buying a new computer because they need to play the latest game, you know, because it's better graphics, etc., etc. But otherwise, like you guys say, the same game, just version 10 instead of version 9, is not going to be a thing as much as it used to be because people aren't going to spend the money on new PCs, even if the new version of whatever game is great. You know, even if it is, but it may not be great. It may not be good at all.
Yeah, but if you
The
can't
funny
afford
part
it,
is graphics are not really improving anymore. It's just worse and worse optimization. So the graphics stays, but the games just run like ass.
Yeah. So, I think we're plateauing, and I think it's going to need, like I say, I'm not saying all these companies are going to disappear. I'm saying that they're going to need a reorganization of the company.
It's the AAA.
That's what I'm talking
games are
about.
gonna disappear.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like I think they're actually gonna disappear. They're not
Well,
gonna be the big things anymore.
Some, like I say, some I think will actually disappear. I don't know how many. I think.
I mean, the games, like I said, AAA games.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Well, that's the
too
big.
much risk for too little reward.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These big companies that are.
No, we really bigly see that with more and more games going to the live service stuff. Make it smaller, but just endlessly support it.
I think that is also going to be a bit of a problem because I don't think people want to pay subscription services for things. But I may be all wrong about
it
that.
doesn't have to be a subscription service. War Thunder is free. You don't pay a subscription.
I am.
Yeah, but you're stupid.
Well, I would say anybody who plays as much as I do should be willing to pay for the subscription service because there's benefits from it. If you're only playing it once a week for 3 hours, then absolutely not. But if you're playing it an hour plus a day, yeah, it's not a bad deal for the amount of entertainment you're getting and a little bit of, like I can ban more maps than a non-subscriber and things like that I get a little bit better of a game. I think it's worth it, but I'm only doing that with one game, just with War Thunder, and I wouldn't, even if I was playing more games, I wouldn't have 10 different subscriptions. So, but I might have 10 different games, that I bought within the last year or something, and willing to play occasionally. So.
I'm mostly just playing old stuff. Actually, I do need to play Menace again. That just had an update today. They finally added the heavy tanks. Let's go.
I don't know what Menace is.
Turn-based, pretty new thingy. It's pretty fun. It's you basically being a little what do you call it? Mercenary group in some weird ass sector where you basically with a spaceship and you have to basically just do missions for random corps.
Okay.
Or organizations.
Dino, you still there?
Yep, I'm still there. Sorry.
Ready?
He's dead.
Oh no.
He's got the German.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
3 points, Lum.
Yay.
Lum's favorite, 3 points.
And well, it's better than nothing. Let's start with this thing. Watch us, there's gonna be some speedy ass fucking modern tank that's gonna race past us out there.
Yep.
I mean, I did see an orbital in the other game. That thing is in here, that's gonna run circles around us.
Isn't that oh, coming up?
Hello, Sir Lance Plot. How you doing?
Multiple in front, gamer. Watch out.
Yeah. Okay. And boom.
To your side. How did you not notice that?
I don't know until I blew up. I noticed him as soon as I blew up.
I was trying to get my gun on him, but he sadly got you first.
Yeah.
Ah, what the kid? What?
I think we're going to be ending this probably after one more mission. So not today, Sir Lance Plot, but you can check out our Discord. We start normally on Sundays about 2 hours ago from now. So if you want to join us next week.
There's going to be a T-34 coming up.
Okay, we'll see if we can kill it. But we do take new people coming in, so if you want to join us. I think there's a link to the Discord in the description. Oops, somebody shot at me up on the hill. Okay, I was concentrating on the T-34 that I saw going across in front of me. Sure, yeah, we take more people to join up.
No
Okay.
pen, that must be a jumbo.
Yeah,
Go fucking
we
damn it.
we got that. I know T-34, but... Oh, there's the T-34, and it just blew me up. Wow.
What
So,
the
yeah.
fuck is that?
An enemy. Wait, ST-82, isn't it the modern fucking Japanese thingy? What the fuck?
Yes, it is.
Wait,
That's where
what?
the T-34 was, if you don't know.
That's why I was so shocked when it destroyed me.
What PR is that thing?
I think 6-3.
Oh, we are fully up
What the
tiered.
Oh,
We are fully up tiered. As I noticed from the spawn in points. You know, we're at the lowest tier available right now.
No, not my track.
yes, your
die.
track.
Somehow he died after it. If we could shade out.
We may have been on fire.
It would have been too fast. Can this plane fuck off?
And there's a pile of wreckage out here.
Well, I can't see shit.
Has somebody smoked up?
I did think someone smoked up. Do you have external smoke launchers? Actually, no, it were my smoke launchers. The plane hit my smoke launchers and detonated them.
Isn't that special?
Aren't you special?
And he got my gunner. Yay! And he hit me again. Okay, gunner. Come on. Oh, you got... Oh, somebody got him. Good. My turret. Oh, there we go. Turret's back working again. But not my transmission.
You don't need a transmission.
Not if I want to move, no. I mean, if I don't want to move, I don't need it, but...
Hello.
Take the
That's
point,
a lot.
yes.
Hello.
Oh, that
Hello.
guy just crashed next to me. Oh, can't help you, you're already done. Whoa!
What the hell was that?
Up there.
I have no
Up there.
idea. Ah, he's on the
Okay.
bloody thing. And of course, I could just see how your shots bounce off his plate.
Yeah,
A nice ping noise.
even though it's like a 209 mil pen round.
Yeah, but I mean against the
Got him.
that it obviously can't do anything.
Damn it, hit my ammo.
Let's then come out and kill this guy. Without being killed.
Okay, let's just shoot him from spawn then. Should be visible.
Seriously?
No pen, no pen.
Well,
Huh? He's not visible.
see you next round. I'm dead.
What the fuck? I literally just barely drove out of spawn and I already get hit. Fuck off, game. Can we not have a hill overlooking our spawn so they can
No.
instantly shoot into it?
Nope, we can't do that. Sorry, Lon. That's not allowed.
Just a bushed up little bastard over there.
Where's the enemy aircraft? There's the enemy aircraft. Flew
Don't know how
by.
high he is. He has like floating bushes over him. Are you fucking kidding me?
There he is, and I'm too late. Okay.
Yeah, he put a bush on his machine gun. Now it's the bush just floating over him. Fuck off.
Who the fuck is smoking up here? Come on.
There's a guy over there, just so you know.
Okay, there he is. Coming in. See if I can lob around right into him. Somehow I missed him. All around him, but I missed him.
Okay, fuck off the floating bush bastard. I can't hit him. Am I hitting the bush or something? What am I hitting there?
Bushes don't. I mean, they get knocked off, but they don't stop any rounds. Oh, and I just died. Okay, guys,
Yeah,
it's
don't
been.
stop the fucking rounds. That's exactly the problem. It's just a floating bush over there. I can see the bush, but I can't shoot at him.
It's been fun, but I think we're gonna call it a day here.
No, one more match.
Awesome.
Come on.
Okay, I'll do, for Arno, since he's been such a good sport, one more match. I'll do one more
Yay.
match. See, I listen to people.
Huh?
Seconds, we can all.
Wouldn't have listened if you were a woman.
What?
Oh no.
That doesn't make sense.
Fuck, Lum.
I don't know.
That's Lum just being nutty. Okay, one more match. See if I can get this plane.
Third place. I only got 2 kills. Yep.
Mission failed. Okay, victory this time. We'll have a victory here, I'm sure.
You saying that basically just ruined it.
No, I didn't.
All
You
depends.
jinxed it. Everybody blame gamer if you lose.
Yeah, blame me.
Great! Same fucking map as we started on. What the
come
fuck?
on.
Yes, and 1.2. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the
Your
same
favorite
one.
Lum.
Yes.
I wish they
The
would have
circ-
more mission types. Like, fucking capture point is so fucking bullshit.
Yeah, personally, I would actually prefer if there were like multiple capture points, but not like in a row as they usually are, but like maybe like 4 or 5, and they're at actual like interesting like objectives, like you need to take that hill, or you need to take that factory,
Right.
you need to take that fortified house or whatever.
You need to take that.
I don't know.
I don't understand. Well, I understand part of what their maps do is a lot of players like things like buildings to move around. They don't want open spaces. I don't know if it's a spotting issue or a ranging issue, but a lot of players just don't like that. So we have lots of city maps, and we know that historically and whatnot, cities were the most
There were 4 enemies up ahead, just so you know.
the most used tank battlefields, I'm sure, but so realistic maps don't seem realistic, as in where you'd likely have tank battles. Don't seem to be in the cards for War Thunder, and I do think
the problem is just having a big open field is not a very fun place to fight.
Well, I'm not saying it needs to be open field, but the more maps that are less, well, and even the somewhat open areas, they add more and more and more obstacles and make the hills bigger and bigger and bigger and all of that. So I do, and I do think it's actually responding to players' desires. The majority of players' desires. So it isn't like one of these, they're doing it and nobody wants it. I think they're doing it, people want it. So...
Well, yeah, it's more interesting than fighting in open field number 2 and open field number 3.
well, I don't think so.
Personally, I prefer fields over like cities.
And not that everything has to be
I
open.
don't understand why it has to be literal modern city. That is the funny one. Or the port. Yep, totally.
Well, either one of two things. Either they've watched lots and lots of girls on Panzers, or they're gearing it
But then we would
towards,
be fighting on an aircraft carrier, which would be fucking hella fun.
or
I mean,
they're gearing everything towards.
Are actually in fields as well, mostly.
Well,
But they're
yeah, I know, but
hot
periodically they go
boxing,
into the Japanese cities and fight in there in the series. So, or it's just that everything is more and more tailored to modern tanks, and I don't like that.
In that case, I want them to make like a map based on like the movie where you fight in an amusement park.
Yes.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Yes.
And you can go on like the
Achterbahn, let's go.
Exactly. You can like go with your tank.
The
L3.
Yes.
Drive the fucking L3 on the fucking.
Right.
And you can go around with you can go around like the slides.
Well, I'll tell you truthfully, it's the only thing that's even possibly pushing me to play World of Tanks, because they do have the Girls in Panzer skins and whatnot, and World of Tanks with its unrealistic stuff is closest to. If you notice, the tanks in Girls in Panzer zip around really fast, including very slow tanks, like the Matildas are zipping around.
You can't get that in War Thunder if you just go arcade.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not.
Horsepowers.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's more, but it's still not equal to Girls and Panzers.
I would say that World of Tanks is also not necessarily. The main issue is that Girls and Panzer tanks do usually, like, if they get a proper hit in, respond somewhat sensibly. Like they do usually get, if you get a proper hit in, disabled in a single shot.
Yes, and that is one of the reasons why I don't like World of Tanks is the hit point system.
Yeah, the closest to probably the Girls and Panzer thing would probably be just War Thunder Arcade.
Tanks get really sleepy in arcade. If you actually have tanks that have like a high speed.
Yeah, I sometimes I quite like playing arcade a bit. So
No, arcade is not terrible. Arcade is not.
You're just gonna go
terrible.
fast. You're just gonna reach the top speed faster, so that's why it's super fun.
yeah, I quite like all of the drifting you can do in it.
Yeah, because the acceleration is just way faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I would. I mean, not outrageous amounts, but reasonable amounts. I would be buying Girls and Panzer skins.
He would be paying billions for them. He would go into a lifetime of debt.
I mean, if you know me for things, I'm really actually fairly cheap on things. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few
You know,
things
like
like my computer. I'll spend money on my
He would be
computer
doubling it.
and firearms and things like that. I will spend some real money on, but
Like I said, you know the US stat? He would double it for those skins.
Yeah. I know that I sometimes, not currently, but sometimes play
What's
with.
your lump from the left?
Left?
Left.
Who's left? Your left or my left? That's
There.
a friendly, my dude.
Oh damn. Didn't see the blue letters.
This was like, what the fuck are you on about, left?
decisions. So.
I know that I sometimes play, though not currently, with Girls and Panzer voice packs.
Ah, yes. Yes, ZZ saying I enjoyed World of Tanks in its heyday. Well, I didn't play it much. I technically have an account that I started up, mostly just to sort of help out the chieftain, in one of his drives to show World of Tanks to keep sponsoring him. But I'm not saying it's a bad game, because, games can be great and be unrealistic. I'm just going, I want something that I can drive a tank by myself. I also like games where, we actually have a crew, but I want to play it as a crew, not just as a bunch of randos trying to, one guy driving, one guy commanding, and one guy gunning that have never met before. that really doesn't interest me. And it's not always that we find that we have a crew, that somebody wants to be the driver, somebody wants to be the gunner, and somebody sort of wants to be the commander, and the commander actually sort of commands and not just rides along and spots for the driver who drives wherever he wants to, and the gunner who if he gets on target fires kind of thing. I want it to sort of be a crew.
I actually had a really good couple of matches back when the game was called Postscriptum.
Right. Yes.
Oh yeah.
We've played that.
Where I was the driver of Tiger Tank and
Igor.
Well, maybe.
And that
we
worked actually really well. We managed to work
if you want to do that, because I think Arno would happily be the gunner again. Is that correct, Arno? Or
yes, sir.
He would happily not hit anything again.
Well, that's maybe another problem, but and so whether it's Postscriptum or something, maybe we'll set up if we can find another decent free game to.
Postscriptum wasn't free, was it?
No, I think it was. Or we bought it or whatever.
No, it wasn't. It never was.
It was never free. There was like this one free-to-play World War II game that used to be somewhat decent, but then became really shit. But Postscriptum was always a full price.
Jesus! Arno got fucking blown up with a sea mine.
Guess what I'm going to do now?
Hey.
I just saw a big splash of water where you are. You dropped a sea mine on your ass.
Oh, come on, where are you? There you are.
Or a torpedo or something.
No, it was a sea mine. It was, at least according to the kill feed.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can. Sorry, the Spear, we're ending after this match. So, if you want to join us, most of the players don't want to do naval here.
I would love to do.
Well, maybe because I think Dino does naval.
I quite like playing naval.
Well, maybe we'll play naval sometime.
I have, and I'm not fully up, but I'm decently far with my German.
Hey, Dino, someone's diving on you.
So, so we normally start about 2 hours plus ago on Sunday. So I don't know what part of the world you're in. So if you want to join the Discord and check us out next Sunday, we'd love to have you at least for a couple of missions. We'll see about naval. We definitely do tanks or combined battles, and so some people jump into aircraft once in a while, but
never. Disgusting.
So yeah, I just play around since I can't really play. Well, I'm not saying that we're particularly good at it. We just have fun. But yeah, I'd love to do Eastern. Yeah, I'm out in the Pacific time zone here, and most of the rest of these guys are in Europe. So yeah, join the Discord, and we do sometimes randomly during the week play as well.
I got like a PT-76 with a Fritz X. I love that thing. I love that thing in naval. When you are actually able to fly high enough that the bloody ship's AA doesn't get you, that thing is insane.
Okay, ZZ. Well, this was our last mission for today.
500 Silver Lions. Woo!
And I may or may not be doing a Saturday stream next Saturday. Maybe, I'm not sure. Don't know if I want to try it off.
Saturday stream on Tuesday?
Well, the Sunday stream should be happening on Sunday. And on Monday,
Sunday stream on Sunday. Wow,
I'll be streaming for Slytherin, doing Battle Sector, and the Ultramarines are coming out for Battle Sector, and
Ultra, not Mega.
And I'll be playing something Warhammer for them on Friday. I'm a bit confused as what I'll be doing then. So if you're interested in that, over on Slytherin TV. We're doing that this coming week. They're doing a big Warhammer push, and several other
Well,
companies.
it's
I noticed.
Warhammer week again.
Yeah, that's what I understand. They're doing their thing. Okay, so thanks, Dino. Thanks, Arno. Yeah.
There's big discounts on Steam right now going on for a lot of Warhammer games.
Yeah.
If you do
So,
want some.
Thank you, Lum, for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. So thanks, everyone. Have a good day or evening.